Okay, so as a side note, this ball is almost done, but when you are knitting and crocheting, it's really important that your yarn doesn't get tangled. So as a crocheter, you probably will spend a lot of time untangling yarn. And I actually kind of feel like this process is fun. So this ball got small enough that it was kind of loose and floppy, and now it's kind of tangled. So I'm going to rewrap this. So what I want to do is I'm going to create a center pull yarn, a center pull ball. So first I'm going to take this tail and I'm just going to kind of hold it here. And I'm going to start doing some figure eights here. And once I have a few of them, I'm just going to take them off and kind of drape them on the front. And I will pinch them like this so that my finger is kind of running alongside them. And then I'll start winding. Now it's a little tangled, so I'm going to have to start untangling this. Now creating center pull balls of yarn it's kind of fun. And then after a while, your center pull ball, this was a center pull ball, it gets a bit floppy, and then you can sit and you can create a new center pull ball. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm just gonna try to see if I can fast forward through some of this. So, and then once it's gotten to a good size, I'm going to take my finger out and I'm going to kind of turn it a little bit, and I'm going to do this. Now, where this tail is coming out, I want to make sure my thumb stays on that spot, and I'm just going to turn it a little bit, and I'm going to wrap it around this way. Oh, tangled. Okay. And then I'll take my finger out, turn it, keep going. Take my finger out, turn it, and then once it gets to be a good size, you can just start turning it more frequently. Now the reason you want to put your finger there is because you don't want your yarn to be stretched inside in the middle of your ball. If your yarn is stretched out and you work with it, then the next time you wash it, it's gonna shrink up a bit. So that's not good. So I'm gonna keep going. And I always have my thumb kind of in the middle, like a little hole here. And I'll show you why. And you can see as the yarn comes out of this old center pull ball, I'm creating a new, tighter center pull ball. And since this one is small, I can probably do the whole thing on camera. And then when you get to the end, you're just going to sort of tuck in this tail somewhere. And what you end up with is a nice compact ball with this tail, and you'll see that the whole ball stays still and it's pulling out from the center. So the nice thing about that is it doesn't roll around, it doesn't get tangled, and then you can crochet from this ball without any trouble. So every time my ball starts to get a bit loose on the inside, I will pause my crocheting and I'll rewrap the yarn. So you do spend a lot of time wrapping and rewrapping, but it's worth it because then you don't end up with tangled yarn. New skills. Okay, bye.